Okay, so there's a group of us who God brought all together. There's one person who speaks to God and has the best form of communication to God. This person, God ultimately told this person to call me randomly out of nowhere, and he told this person to call me because he said Roy would understand. Roy is my name, so he's telling this person to call me. And then so this person calls me, and that's how we get introduced. And then I assured this person that he is, or this person is talking to God. So that person gets united with me. And eventually God brings an old ex back into my life, who's my current girlfriend now, who I fumbled years ago when I was an atheist. We were together. God had brought us together when we were atheists, not realizing that God had brought us together. Me falling into lust, I eventually separated from her. And then God brings her back years later when we're both Christian, and we both realize when we got together, hey, we both talk to God in different ways as well. Both of us communicate with God in different ways. All three of us. There's three of us, but it's a bigger group number. God communicates with everyone, but I will say us three have the best form of communication to God. But, okay, so the person that God brought into my life that called me has the best form of communication, but they have probably one of the weakest faith and relationships with God, and they are struggling. And I remember seeing this person have their gift. I remember I wanted their gift, and I felt like I should have this person's gift because I was the leader of the group. Not only was I the leader of the group, God wanted me to speak out of everyone. He doesn't want anyone else to speak, not yet at least. He wants me to be the spokesperson. And I'm like, if I had this person's gift, my job would be 10 times easier because I wouldn't have to work as hard, and I could bring more people in because this person's gift is that powerful. And this person's not using it correctly anyway. This person's not even obeying God. This person's not listening to God, right? So I'm like, I don't understand why this person has this gift. And my girlfriend goes to God, right? Because she's always batting for me, because she's a hoodlum, honestly. And she asked God basically why I don't have the gift. And because God said that he even said to the group that if I told Roy to do anything, Roy's my name, Roy would do it. He knows for a fact I will do whatever he tells me to do. He calls me a soldier. And when she goes to ask him this, right, this is exactly what God says. He says exactly this, right? God is probably the most funniest person on the planet, or person in existence. He says, who makes the plans? That's all he says, and then we shut up.